Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a great day. Quick look here again at Solana, seeing what's going on. We're going to double check some key factors here, such as this retracement that we're seeing a bounce off this 0.618 fib level. For lack of better terms, that's a golden pocket if you're not familiar, 0.65 to 0.618. And very well, could see a recovery here, but we want to double check a couple things too. A lot of this hinges on the fact that Bitcoin has since bounced as well. So try not to get it twisted. This is absolutely Bitcoin's call. So if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. I hope you can learn something today. We're going to take a quick look here at liquidation and confirm a few key factors. And just so you know, I'm not a financial advisor. I just love teaching people to trade. I've been trading and teaching for over 20 years now. If you want to become a better trader, cryptocash.tech is a site. Link down below. Quickly to note here, we got some liquidation here at about 180 that just got swept. There is some down about 170, 160 range, but not a heavy concentration, more recent longs effectively getting in the market with some lower leverage. So it's not terrible. That's the last 1 month. And if we take a look at the last 7 days, we can kind of see here as well, a very strong amount of liquidation completely swept. So there's no longs left in the market, for lack of better terms here. And so it's kind of open game, open season. This is exactly what whales do. They sweep every possible layer of liquidity, and now they can do whatever they want with the market, or they've made billions of dollars off it, and they're just going to add to their position at a lower rate. Once we all jack the price up, they're going to sell again. It's just kind of a standard rinse and repeat, just kind of the way it goes. What's great is kind of getting ahead of the market and making sure you can get there before them. So we do have good opportunities here, good benefits. So if you take a quick look here, we took some nice healthy profits from ICP yesterday, 22% in 9 hours. We got 54% in 6 days from AVAX, Bitcoin 34, Rune 43. The list goes on. But again, that $2.05 billion sold in 10 minutes led to the price action shooting down as soon as the Asian market opened. And this is what that looks like. This is what $2.05 billion looks like in selling pressure in 10 minutes. Kind of just starts the whole rainfall, so to speak. So again, this is good for us because we got better opportunities to add to our position, kind of DCA down, if you will. But let's go ahead and take a look and see if there's any good targets to shoot for if we were to consider adding to our position, either on the way down or the way up. To clarify, this 0.786, $172. That is a key level support, previous daily candlestick closure. So we got to recognize that we could see some support there if the price continues lower. We look at the moving averages and RSIs and everything here. We're getting close to 50 on the RSI, generally a bouncing point. But look at this money flow index shooting up here. That's a positive sign. Not a lot of coins can say that right now. It kind of implies that there is more money flowing into this coin in the last 24 hours than flowing out in the last 72. Which is a positive sign, right? And we take a look here, of course, MACD, we're diverging too as well. Nothing really to note there. Same old stuff. We look at the 4-hour time frame, we can recognize that we are fairly divergent here. If we take a look at, what is it, TD sequential, we hit a 9 on TDS, now we're potentially bouncing. This coin is very good about hitting 9s and then reversing itself, okay? So hypothetically, we should see further upside from here, just based on that sentiment. Now, do you take a trade based on that? No, you don't. But it is a contributing factor nonetheless. We also saw Bitcoin bounce off of 30 on the RSI and 20 on the money flow index, which we're seeing something similar here. We're bottoming out closer to 30 on the RSI here. So it does imply we could very well see the price recover. Okay. So again, if you're going to consider a long position right now, keep it tight. Make sure you set targets and adjust your stop loss higher as you take profit. It's not a market where you can be super greedy in right now, folks. I know it's kind of a greed market, so to speak, with Bitcoin having been so high recently, but generally speaking, there is a lot of reasons why the price action should continue to pull back in the overall sense for this coin and many others. Okay, again, a lot of it hinges on Bitcoin kind of holding that line. There's a lot of buying pressure at 65, 66K though for Bitcoin too, so that should contribute here. What I'm getting at is we're seeing our second stochastic swing to the upside. We're seeing MACD slowly lose its divergence. So we're seeing a shift in momentum here occurring, right? So just buying a 9 on TD sequential or buying the RSI 30 dip isn't always the best strategy. Hindsight, it was, but now that we're here, we got to recognize it could just be something as simple as a dead cat bounce. And this happens a lot, but the way you look at it, still premature, still early. Once again, we see an overextension on the hourly here, but the truth is no coin is going to have a good buy signal right now, okay? Lagging spans free and clear the price action, indicating shorts are in play. Stochastic RSI also doing terrible on the hourly. I looked at that earlier. And then we got our price action well below the cloud, conversion line below the baseline. There is only like 1 out of 50 reasons to consider a long position and no reasons to consider opening a new long, okay? Again, it's very, very risky doing so. People that are buying these dips are getting lucky. That's really all there is to it because there's no confirming factors letting us know it's worthwhile. The only confirming factors we have is a slight, overextension and a possibility of buying, RSI being, oversold, so to speak, at 30. Okay, that's not a good indication of a long signal, and that's not a good confirming factor you want to look for when taking a trade. Again, different strategies for different scenarios. You're probably going to see some people posting on Twitter, Telegram, and Discord how awesome they are buying this dip. That's okay. I hope that works out well for them and you. But it's trading without confirmation, and when you do that, you have higher risk of problems or lower statistical probability of actually getting a good profit. Either way, that's kind of where we're at there. I hope this made sense. The good DCA targets, again, as I mentioned previously, is at 172, 173. There is possibility of that price action coming down that low, and that would be a solid bouncing point based on recent fib levels as well as previous daily candlestick closure. So again, 172 as a rough estimate is probably a good target to shoot for if you want to consider a limit order there. Again, I'm more so referring to spot bags. You don't just arbitrarily jump into a futures position with 20x leverage. People that do that get destroyed all the time. They're not sharing with you those results because why would you, right? But the truth is, a lot of people just disappear in the market because of those strategies, and that's not really a good strategy at all. All right, thanks again for watching. Again, you want to become a better trader, CryptoCash.tag is the site. Jumping over to our Trade Signals community. More important, watch my Trading University videos so you get some foundation of how to be a better trader. And if you want a good exchange at your back that's no KYC or VPN required, link down below to Bitunix, phenomenal exchange. Highly recommend you checking them out. I do appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for your time.